just have a little advice for today, or a little Eric guitar therapy philosophy. If you're struggling with guitar, don't know what to work on next, hit plateaus, frustrated, I'm going to put another vote in to book time with a one-on-one private teacher, if it's financially reasonable for you to do so. I know right now finances are just kind of crazy and all over the place for everybody. But the real-time one-on-one human interaction that you get out of that is really worth it, because a good teacher should be able to empathetically see where you're at and devise exercises to get you to where you want to go. Also, and there's a couple of other side benefits of a real one-on-one teacher. A good teacher can help you sort out the sea of information that we're all swimming in, especially like music theory can really spin you out and get you lost. A good teacher can be like, you don't need to worry about that or that, not for now. Let's lock down on this thing and kind of minimize and focus on this path here. If you want to know more about this subject, Google the phrase paradox of choice. Yeah, it's a kind of a modern problem. Also, and this to me is huge and very important to me as a teacher, a good teacher can tell you what you're doing right. And that to me that's one of the biggest things that we all tend towards when we're working on stuff. If we don't have feedback, we tend towards self-criticism, self-abstraction. If we're not doing mentally well, we might even tend towards self-loathing. And I'm like, come on, we don't need to do that to ourselves. So I try really hard as a teacher to make sure that I tell people, like, man, like your finger picking is super tight. This stuff comes naturally to you. Good job, Sage. Or, man, Mo, your phrasing is smooth and mellifluous, and like it's very melodic. And like, wait, how long have you been playing? That's not normal. Like, cool, man. Or, yeah, I mean, I really make it a point, and I hope my students would agree that like, I'm not just here to take you apart and put you back together. I'm here to tell you like what you're doing right, and like that you should feel good about that. Because that validation from someone who's more an expert really gives you some energy. It gives you a boost, keeps you going. Okay, next question then. How do we find this apocryphal ideal guitar teacher? My answer is this: the same way you find a plumber. You ask your friends. We have this like immensely interconnected, magical, technological, social network that allows us to do so many things. We can share memes so efficiently. We can Google things to win arguments. But yeah, we can also, ask our other guitar friends, like, hey, like I hit a wall with this thing, like anybody got anybody they can recommend? Because to me, word of mouth is still, that's where it's at. I'd like to think, again, that people who have studied with me, are studying with me, or will study with me, would recommend me to people. They'd be like, oh, no, yeah, it was cool working with Eric. I learned this, and this. I teach 50 people a week in real-time, one-on-one lessons, in addition to these YouTube videos that you see me do. It's what I love to do. It's what I was put here to do. I'm into it. As a result of working with so many cool and interesting people, I am booked out several months if you go to my website. This is not a humble brag. Like, look at me, man. Like, I'm not that person. I'm not here to be like, look how awesome I am. I'm so busy. Like, actually, like, I genuinely wish that there was enough of me that I could help everybody have as much fun doing cool shit with guitar as I do. It's my thing, man. I think that's all we're going to talk about today. I hope everybody is making it through this episode of Black Mirror that we're living in relatively sanely. I'm going to play us out with some Rolling Stones, No Expectations. Interesting choice. I think that was a good one. You might not have said everything you wanted to say, but you said a lot.